When you take a moment to truly look at your life, all the decisions made, opportunities taken or missed, you begin to see patterns. Patterns that when you look closely begin to reflect your beliefs and define what you're aligned to. Let's say overall, life has given you opportunities. Maybe you didn't take all of them. Some weren't right for you, and some you jumped into with both feet. Let's say those opportunities weren't always what you expected they would be, but they always seem to turn out okay in the end. If this sounds like you and you look over your life as a whole, I'm willing to bet you're a positive person. You put out good vibes and you see more of it come your way. Now, it's important to note, if that's not you, the opposite is probably true. You see life negatively, that things are constantly happening to you, not for you. If that's the case, you see things as less than, and less than continues to come to you. This is the law of reflection. But before we go too far into this, I want you to take a moment to download the free resource listed below. In it, I'll give you what you really need to dive deep into what the law of reflection means in your life and how you can create balance within your body, mind, and spirit. 3 words, I'd like you to ponder on them for just a moment. Ask, believe, receive. This is truly what the law of reflection is all about. If you ask for something and you believe it, you become more open to receive it. But if the blocks or if the memories, if the traumas keep you from really believing this is even possible for me, we have to go inward. We have to ask ourselves, why don't I believe that it's possible for me? If someone else can have something, if someone else can achieve something, so can you. You're not that different. What's different is our past, what's already happened to us. I think a lot of us will maybe allow the past to dictate our future, but that is keeping us stuck. My whole life is a reflection of what I've believed in and I've aligned to. I had a really strong example in my life. My dad, he came from very little. He came from another country, and he came with a dream and an inspiration and an intention. And he achieved it against all odds. That has laid the groundwork for me, and it has given me so much hope and given me perseverance that if something doesn't work out, it's because it wasn't meant to be. If I'm positive and I put out good vibes, I'm kind to others, I am who I want to see in the world, I start with the beginning in mind, that I become what I want more of. If you're vibrating out love and kindness, you're gonna see more of that come into your life. But if we allow the negative emotions, which is a lot, has to do with our past, if that past is causing you to be in a cycle that keeps you stuck, you're just gonna see more of that in the world. In other words, the law of reflection is literally like a mirror. What you're feeling on the inside, if it's good, you're gonna see goodness in the world. And if it's bad, if you're feeling like a victim, if what someone did to you 20 years ago is still haunting you, you know what? It's not going to allow the door to open to this whole new possibility. Dr. Joe Dispenza is someone who has helped me learn so many things about how the past is a great teacher, but it doesn't have to define your future. We have to start to change within. We have to start in the present moment and disconnect from the past. It's all been just a teacher to us, but it doesn't have to be our future. What I visualize for myself will become a reality. Imagine as if it's already happened. I have a beautiful family and 2 kids and a business, and that business started from the ground up, and it's something that you have to just start thinking about what would be more aligned to me, what would feel better, and start journaling, start chipping away, start putting ideas out there, making these new connections. If we are in the same rut or doing in the same routine, how are these new opportunities or people going to come into our life? A lot of growth comes from getting uncomfortable, and that means going into the unknown, doing something different. Maybe that means taking a course, getting a coach, taking a class, reading a new book. Maybe you're saying, well, I don't have time, I have kids. I felt that same way for a long time too. But you know what? I felt stuck, I felt frustrated. ultimately you can get sick. We have to start to take our power back. Make it small. Maybe you download a book and you start to listen to it. It starts to inspire you on your way to work. You start to think differently. Thoughts become things. Literally, our thoughts become things in our body, in our life, around us. So much of our reality all started with just a thought, a desire. And if you believe it, it can happen. You will be able to do it. If you believe I can't, you won't. So think about that. I can do this. I can achieve this quota, or I can start this business, or what if I fail? What if I can't? Those thoughts, your mind is so powerful, and that's why meditation is so, it's at the core of my work that I do and that I teach others, is we have to overcome those limiting beliefs, because if you start to think I can, you will. In my life, I've been able to establish different kinds of relationships, cars, money. It's stuff though. At the end of the day, I think we have to have some inner peace. We have to love ourselves and feel at peace with ourselves, and then those things, the stuff, it can come. But that won't necessarily bring you happiness. It's gotta be an internal relationship with yourself, and then these things will come, and they'll come with ease. So much of this with the law of attraction and tuning into the possibilities is really about the feelings. The feeling that something's going to give to you when you're there. So if it's that job, or if it's losing the weight, what does it really mean to you? I think it might mean more energy, or feeling peace, or feeling inspired to take on that bigger dream. It's all about tuning into the feeling and imagining that it's already done. And then we have to let go of expectation, because it can come in a variety of ways. Sometimes we're going to start to see signs, and I think that we can start to run with it. I think it's setting the intention, seeing it as if it were already done, and then letting go of how it's going to come to you. So many people want to manifest abundance. What does abundance mean to you? I think a lot of people go to money. Well, for me, it's about freedom. It's about health. It's about feeling good in my body, about having choices. So abundance can come in so many different ways, but you have to be open to giving as well as receiving. I think a lot of the time we may want something, but inside, deep down, in the subconscious, we're actually blocked. We're not able to fully receive, and that's why something's not coming. It may be trying. The opportunities may be presenting themselves, but something deep down is self-sabotaging and having some level of fear that then doesn't even allow you to receive. That's why this inner work is really, really important. Tuning in to what's going on underneath the surface. If you're ready to ask, believe, and then receive in your life, I have a free resource I want to get into your hands. Simply click the link below to download my free resource and begin to live the balanced life that you deserve today. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.